All right, let's take a walk on deck number 6 on Virgin Voyages Brilliant Lady. Start here where you can do all of your shopping while you're on board. Bring all of those gifts and souvenirs back home with you. And then, of course, if you want, you can go ahead and get a tattoo at Squid Ink there as well. Extra Virgin is the Italian restaurant on board Brilliant Lady. Let's just, there we go, pop in here. There's a nice little bar where you can have some pre-dinner cocktails or even have dinner at the bar right there, which is always nice, especially if you're like me and you're traveling solo. But then there's shared tables like that one right there. Some more private tables in the dining rooms. Nice space. Have to say I had 2 great dinners here at Extra Virgin. The food was fantastic. All right, let's head back. Oh, the door was open. Could have walked in there in the beginning. All right, let's keep walking along deck number 6. Some artwork. Of course, the jewelry stores where you can get your baubles. This is the Roundabout, which is, I kind of equate it to the atrium of a ship. The On the Rocks bar is right there as well. We'll take a walk over there in just a minute. But here's the other side of the shopping area. So you can just get a feel for the different shops here. Then where we had Extra Virgin on the other side, on this side we have Test Kitchen, where science meets food. So they do cooking demonstrations, they do lessons here during the day so you can learn how to make different things. And then at dinner time, it turns into a small, kind of like a chef's table. There's 3 different menus that rotate, and it's all very different types of food. And it's all small, like a tasting menu. That's the term I'm looking for, tasting menu. And like I said, there's 3 different ones that rotate. So you don't know what you're going to be getting that night. Although you probably could stop by and ask what the menu of the day is going to be. But that is Test Kitchen. Like I said, dinner at night and some demonstrations and lessons that you can partake in during the day. Gonna make our way back out here again to the Roundabout. Like I mentioned, it's kind of like the ship's atrium. It's kind of cool, whatever that is. This is where out here in the Roundabout you'll have a lot of the stuff going on for Scarlet Night. I kind of find this area to be a gigantic waste of space. There's just this massive spiral staircase in the center. It kind of encloses this area, makes it feel dark, makes it feel, I don't know, just the space did just not appeal to me. As you can see, it goes up 1 floor. There's seating out in that area, and then if you come around here, you've got more seating. They do have some live music acts here. This is the On the Rocks bar, so you can grab a drink right here and then go sit down in any one of these little lounge areas to listen to the music during the evening. On this particular cruise, this is also where they had the sailors gathering for the loyalty reception, because it was a little gloomy and a little bit of rain outside where they normally have it. That is the Roundabout. The Booty Free store, where you can get your liquor. There's also tobacco products in there as well. And then the Virgin store with all the Virgin branded merch, ship models, t-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, all in there. Then we head into the small casino. Yes, the casino is pretty small here on Brilliant Lady. They do have a bar, which is always helpful when you're losing money. So we'll just walk around here a bit. Check out some of the slot machines. If you're seeing some games on here that, oh my goodness, I must play, keep in mind they are able to swap these things out pretty quickly. So what you see here today may not be a game that is on that machine when you are on your cruise. Those Phoenix links were not good to me at all. Then we move over here to the table games, try to give you a look at what different ones there are as we pass by. American roulette. European roulette. And we get into the blackjack tables, 3-card poker, another blackjack, more blackjack. Blackjack again. So if you're a blackjack player, you've got a good number of tables to belly up to. And then this is kind of like it. So there are some more slot machines over in this area here. Just a couple rows of them. And just as an FYI, the casino is smoke-free. However, there's the cage. However, I'm going to take you into the smoking room, which is in this little corridor right behind the cage. It's probably the most depressing room that you're going to go to on the ship. So this is where you can come and smoke if you want to smoke indoors. Cigars and cigarettes, vapes, whatever. And there are some machines in here. Every time I've walked through here, there's been nobody in here. And it's just a very quiet, depressing kind of room. So unless you really, really want to smoke inside, you can go there. And then right out from there is the ship's main theater, the Red Room. And there you have it. Brilliant Lady.